for our third try at starting this race. We failed twice, and we're really hoping we can have a race start that's normal this time. We're going to find out in about less than a minute. The drivers are putting in their setups now. No formation lap. And nobody's left the session so far. Cross our fingers.
We've got far into it at the moment. No jinxing. Fingers crossed.
I'm literally crossing my fingers.
Attempt number 3 says Speedy, yeah. Fingers crossed for our final attempt.
And we have 17 drivers now.
Yeah, it did.
At this rate, we'll have a full grid at this rate.
Yeah, let's restart one more time and we'll get more people.
Oh, man.
Welcome everyone coming back into the stream. Yeah, third time's a charm. We are ready.
It's working. It's working. Oh my god.
5 lights.
And they're not and here we go.
Oh,
it
works. Away we go.
We have a good
bit late,
we have a
but...
good start. There you go. Go ahead, James.
Okay. Yeah, let me... good start from Tommy at the moment, leading the pack, and was, I think, well, jumping the pack here, and making a nice dive bomb down the inside of turn 3, making up a few places for the Ferrari driver there. Tommy getting away well. Who else has got well there then? I think there was an Alfa Romeo of Rating making a good move down the inside of turn 1 as well.
And we have a clean start so far, except for Kaz. He's holding on to 17th, but so far it looks pretty clean out there.
So this is going to either be a 1-stop or 2-stop strategy. Probably for 1 stop, if we've got no safety cars, no nothing, and then it'll be more than a 1-stop. But at the moment, Tommy and Fedora getting away from everyone else, and the gap is now almost a second within a lap. So hopefully these two in front will start to battle it out and make that gap just a bit smaller, so Speedy can come in here and give that fight as Kool-Aid Man makes a move on Speedy. No, Speedy's going to keep P3 for himself and will defend from the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, these guys are keeping it real clean so far. That's good. That'd be amazing if we could run the race without a safety car. It might be possible. These guys are getting spread out already on lap 2. And up at the front, yeah, Acid Masters in 7th, Strating in 6th, Hendricks in 5th, Kool-Aid is in 4th, Beatty in 3rd, Fedora 2nd, and Tommy is leading still.
Kool-Aid Man getting very close to the rear end of Speedy, and I think he'll have a... I'm back. Speedy setting the fastest lap as Kool-Aid Man is not able to make a move or even have a look down the inside moment. Oh, sorry for me yawning there. Oh.
Still on lap 3, we have a very clean race so far. As Speedy has gone off track a little bit, allowed Kool-Aid Man to get side by side with him, and they're still side by side battling for third place. And Speedy stays ahead, but yep, Speedy stays ahead.
He's not going to have a look down the inside of that sharp right-hander. Not an easy overtaking opportunity here, as there isn't any DRS, sadly, for everyone, but Kool-Aid Man, oh, going very wide. I think he just touched the curb on the entry, and it's not always the greatest of lines, but Kendrick's now all over the back of the Alfa Romeo. He's having a look, but he will not send it down the inside.
Tommy and Fedora are pulling away from third place now a little bit, as Speedy and Kool-Aid had a little bit of a battle there. Hendricks is trying to challenge for fourth. We have Erickson Ethan in 16th. Kaz is in 17th. Purple Snack. Purple Snack is catching up to Harry Doffy. JD Bass.
Kool-Aid Man's having a bit of a wobble, I think. Coming out of the left-hander. I think it just got onto the curb a little bit more and let Kendricks move up into P4.
Oh, we have a spinner, a Ferrari. That is Wella. But he's back going. And he doesn't look like he has damage, so... Looks like he's back going and he's alright. That's good. Fedora is less than a second behind Tommy in first. So this is looking like a good battle for the lead here. Fedora's got his fish helmet going. Perfect for the rain. And the Haas.
As Breach
Tommy
has
makes a little bit
spun it and lost his front wing. And is now dropping down the order.
Fedora's all over Tommy for first. Right on his gearbox. And these two are all alone up front here. Nice little battle for the lead.
They've managed. Oh, Kendricks. Kendricks and Kool-Aid Man. Don't know what's happened here, but Kendricks is stuck on the curb. Not Kendricks, Kool-Aid Man.
Thankfully, Kendricks has gotten back going. And I don't think he has any damage.
Kool-Aid Man having to reset to track because he was stuck on the curb and he spun it again.
His tires are overheated. Yeah, this track, it is so easy to get beached on many parts of the track. The way the curbs are here, it's really easy to get beached. And it's okay to reset to track if that's the case. Kool-Aid Man gets back going. His tires are overheated a little bit, so he's got to be careful until his tires cool down. And yeah, a little bit of action here. Breach Albrecht is in the pits. And you could put on another set of inters about now and last until the end of the race.
That's what you did, wasn't it?
Yeah,
somehow.
The Group 2 race. Well, actually, because the Group 1 race, I tried to no stop that race, and I made it until lap 34, 36. And then so I had that information, so I knew that a set of inters can last if they're put on at lap 6 till the end of the race. So yeah, so still no safety car, and Tommy and Fedora are still pretty close up front. They're really pulling away from third and fourth. Speedy's holding on to third, and he's got a nice little gap behind him. So Speedy's doing well. Strating is getting heavy pressure from Acid Masters. Acid Masters is a very quick driver. I wouldn't be surprised if he's challenging Speedy before you know it for third. Although the wet weather, you know, it kind of changes everything. If you're on no traction control, that's really tricky in wet weather. A lot of these guys are on full TC. Spiderweb's in 7th place, doing well. Barbecue Beef, 6th place. New driver Garcia in the Haas is up 9 positions into 8th place, and I know him. He's a fast driver. Haven't talked about him, but he is a fast driver. W. Garcia. I believe he's from Brazil, if I remember. Are you there, James?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just yawning.
Okay. JD Bass is in 9th, and Harry Dothersey, another new driver. The Mercedes is 10th. Kendricks has recovered in 12th. And we have a battle here between Purple Snack and Kendricks for 12th place. Ericsson Ethan in the Ferrari is holding on to 15th. He's up 1 position. There's manual shifting. And Kool-Aid Man is back there in 16th. Albrecht is going to hope for a safety car. He's back there in 17th. However, he has pit already. That's right. So he'll be able to pass a lot of people that haven't pit yet. Yeah. So he still has a good chance to move way up. Tommy is now pulled out a nice cushion over Dora in second. So that battle is over for the time being. Yeah. And it's going to rain the whole race. And Acid Masters is pressuring Strating, and Strating is pressuring Speedy Gunner. We have a good little battle here for third. And there's a huge gap between 5th and 6th place. Like 7 seconds.
This battle for P6 is getting quite interesting.
Yep. If there's no safety car, they should be pitting in about 6-7 laps from now. Put on another set of inters. However, it is possible.
He's got very wide.
Yeah.
Beef Boy going on the gravel just a little bit, but stay. Oh, what's happened there? I don't know if he.
Who are you watching?
Beef Boy just kind of cut the curb and hit the Alpine driver.
And he's back going now, but he's off the track. He's back going. In the Group 1 race, there actually was a couple people that did a no-stop on one set of tires. And it's very risky, though, and a high chance of a tire blowout. Barbecue Beef gets passed by Purple Snack in the McLaren. And let's look at the penalties. Not too bad so far, although Albrecht, it looks like he might have got a speeding and pit lane penalty, possibly 5 seconds. And I wanted to look at stops. So Albrecht is the only car that stopped so far. He'll be good to go for the. Yeah.
If he gets a safety car, he could be in this this fight, but we'll have to wait and see what he can do. Back up to the front of the pack. These three here. Speedy rating Acid Masters.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Speedy's doing a good job staying ahead. He is getting pretty good pressure now, though. Tommy and Fedora are in a class of their own, way up there in front.
Yeah, they're already, what, 5 seconds? Well, Tommy is about 7 seconds ahead of Speedy. And then these three are just 10 seconds ahead of the Hash Driver. So, quite a big gap.
And Kaz has pit for a new set of inters. He'll be good to go for the rest of the race. And so Albrecht is about 30 seconds behind, 8th place around there. So after all these guys pit, Albrecht could move more into the midfield since he's pit already. So pretty much everybody still has to pit. About 5 more laps before that happens. We got a pretty close battle, JD Bass and Harry Dothersey. And behind them, the Ferrari of Wella is all over Harry going into turn 1.
Our first person to spit. Not spit, pit.
Harry Dothersey makes the move on Wella. Kendricks is also looking to make a move on Wella in the Ferrari for 10th place, 9th place. Albrecht sets the fastest lap.
Rating is just getting close to Speedy in front. There's also a battle here for, I want to say, 8th position at the moment. We've got Weller, Harry and Kendricks in this battle. Yep. They are trying to catch up with the car in front, JD Bass.
Mm-hmm. And Garcia is up 11 positions in the 6th place. He's moved up the most positions by far so far.
I think Weller's going to have a look down the outside of the Mercedes. He's going to go for it. Is he going to be able to give traction good enough? No, he isn't. He's just going to have to back out of that one and have another go next lap.
Also, I did some testing on fuel, and you're able to start this race half a lap down on fuel, and if there's no safety car, you'll be okay. So I'm wondering what kind of fuel strategies some of these guys used. Well, like for instance, Kendricks and Wella are low on fuel, so they underfueled. But looks like most everybody else is not underfueled. Kind of mixed, some are underfueled and some are not.
Yeah, you can definitely go underfueled here in the wet. Just anywhere,
yeah.
To be honest, anywhere in the wet, and you'd still be good enough on fuel.
Yep. However, it's the total opposite this track in dry conditions. From what I recall, fuel goes down pretty quickly.
This pack's getting very close together. He's going to send it down the inside with contact, only slightly. Okay,
Ghosting.
is
They're ghosted and
okay.
they're
They
stuck
are
in it. Oh.
inside of each other. That is not a sight you want to see.
They're still. They don't. Neither of them want to give up the position. Oh, one of them
oh,
is just. Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
So the Ferrari does get by, but in a very weird fashion way. Not your typical overtaking move, but Kendrick's going down the inside of a Mercedes.
Kendricks gets by as
Can he
well.
keep it? He's going to be around the outside. He does keep it, but
They're still side by side.
so he's going to fight this one. Come down. There's contact. There's contact, but Harry is not letting this one go. And Kendrick's having to back out a little bit. And he stays in P10.
Fedora is within 2 seconds to Tommy. So depending on how their pits go, like if one of them enters the pits better than the other, or it'd be interesting to see after their pit rotation where they are on track. That they're both going to have to pit pretty soon, probably. I doubt either one's going to try a no stop. So Ericsson Ethan is in the pits in the Ferrari. He's putting on a new set of inters, and he's stuck in the pits. Oh, has he retired? No, he's back going.
No, he
Wait
has
a minute.
retired.
He has retired.
I think he has to go. I know he said he won't be racing long.
Yeah, car coming back out on track.
Kendrick's going down the inside. He's not able to get on the traction good enough through the mid corner. Still staying in P10, wanting to get by the Mercedes of Harry. Just not able to do it just yet.
And we're not even halfway done with this race. Lap 18 will be the halfway points, and we're on lap 15. Strating is in the pits in the Alfa Romeo, changing his tires.
As Harry comes into the pits for his first stop, and so did Rating. So he comes out just ahead of Kendricks, which is a great pit stop for him, as he will not want to be behind the Alpine.
There should be a lot of pit stops coming up now in these next few laps. And still no safety car. That's impressive. That's great too, because we had such a delay we had 2 failed lobbies, so that'd be great if we could finish the race without a safety car, get the race done and not take too long. And so
too bad at the moment. Everyone's given each other a good battle here and there. Beef Boy is getting ever so closer to the rear end of the McLaren of purple. I think he's going to have a go for it going into turn 1. No, maybe not. The Avatar is just not able to have a straight line speed. Was it crossplay issues again? It was, yeah. It was crossplay issues.
Oh, we have a spin. The McLaren purple snack.
He keeps it off on the track
he saved
still.
It. He saved it, but that was a great save. But he gets passed by Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, great
nice
save from
there.
the McLaren driver, but sad to see that he has lost the places.
And our top 7 are all going to be pitting here shortly.
Battle for 6th place is getting a bit spicy now with Kendrick slowly coming in and Rating. He is now in this battle. Unreal
We're
save, it really was.
Yep, we're halfway done. Lap 18 at 36. You're looking to see these guys coming into pit here.
I presume some people will start pitting around a few more laps, and everyone should start pitting. But we'll have to wait and see what everyone does, because some people like to go long on the first stint. As Ferrari going very wide and letting Rating just have a sneak there, overtaking him, but Ferrari staying ahead of Rating. It's going to be a little bit annoying for the Alfa Romeo driver. Well,
Acid Masters is getting close to Speedy Gunner for third place. Very close. Tommy sets a new fast lap. He's doing great out front. Speedy Gunner is doing great holding on to third place. Fedora solidly in second.
JD Bass is coming in for his first stop, so here we go. This is most likely the trigger for all stops now.
3 people in the pits.
Yeah, there we go. There is the trigger now for the time to pit. But Rating has already pitted. I think he's losing time to the people up front, which isn't the greatest. But we'll have to see where they come up against him.
Kool-Aid Man got a new wing, I think.
Oh, okay. Even more weird car going through each other. Yeah,
I see it straighting, and there's a 3-car.
Okay, more.
We have weird.
Okay. You are riding them.
We have.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. We love crossplay, you know. But I
We have
want
3
to say
cars.
Weller is keeping P6 for now.
Hey, they're still going. That was crazy. I got that on my screen too. You know.
But
It looks like here goes Wella into the pits.
I think he's going to try and do the undercut on JD Bass and gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah,
so
these guys, the top 5 looks like they might be hoping for a safety car to give them a free pit stop. They've waited patiently to do their pit.
So Weller's coming up now, and JD Bass is behind this pack here. I think Weller will be quite comfortably ahead, and he is quite comfortably ahead. So the undercut has not worked for the Aston Martin driver, sadly for him. But now it'll be up to the front runners when they pit, because I don't know where they are going to come up against Rating and Kendricks, because Kendricks hasn't pitted yet, has he?
No.
No, so they will come around. I think Speedy and Acid will come out around where Rating and Kendricks are, I believe.
I'm surprised how long some of these guys are waiting to pit. You don't suppose any of them are thinking of a no stop?
Tommy and Fedora could genuinely do it. They've got that gap to do it. Like they're 15 seconds ahead. They are comfortably leading. Everyone else pitting will give them another 20 to 30 seconds. So they don't exactly need to.
Tommy is driving super smoothly. I'm on board with him right now. Real smooth. Kool-Aid Man
Kool-Aid
takes the
Man.
fast
Oof.
lap.
Taking it away from Tommy. Won't get the fastest lap unless he's in the top 10. So we'll have to see what he can do now.
Yellow
Or will someone
flag.
else?
Albrecht.
Same corner as he did last time.
As Tommy stays out, doesn't pit.
Let's see what these two do. Coming around final corner now, Speedy does not pit, but Acid Masters does. So where's this going to put him out?
Another yellow flag. Looks like a Ferrari.
That's Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
Man.
Man. Alfa Romeo.
So rating looks to be ahead of, way comfortably ahead now, and Kendricks has moved up into P6 after that pit stop for Acid Masters. So Speedy is really going to have to put the pace down now.
The top four have still not made a pit stop. And there's only 14 laps to go.
14 laps. Could tyres do it?
It's
could be possible,
but yeah. We haven't had any safety cars though, and I would imagine on a no-stop strategy that would help to save the tires just a little bit for a no-stop strategy. So I'm guessing if there's no safety car, I don't know if it's possible to do a no-stop.
Speedy hasn't come in to do to save himself on the undercut from Acid Masters, so this will be quite interesting to see as Acid Masters getting very close to the wall. Kendricks having to defend from the Alpha Tower now. See what they can do together.
And Barbecue Beef is close to JD Bass. They're fighting for 11th place. Acid Masters is very close to Kendricks. Kendricks has not made a stop yet. So Acid Masters is on fresh tires. Better grip. Much better grip at this point. He's going to make a move into the chicane here, and Kendricks lets him by.
Yeah, an easy overtake for the AlphaTauri of Acid Masters. I think Kendricks kind of knew that he is not his battle, and it's with someone else.
And Garcia is putting the heat on Speedy Gunner.
Speedy hasn't pitted again to save himself from waiting. He's 13 seconds, so either way, waiting will be ahead of him if he does pit.
Speedy, W. Garcia is looking fast behind Speedy here. Kind of all over him. Well, Fedora is only 3 seconds behind Tommy, so he's kept that gap. Not too bad at all. He's still got him in his sights. Fedora has
he's
Tommy.
Keeping it there just to save himself from an undercut or an overcut.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Does anybody pit? No.
Tommy doesn't. Fedora does not. Speedy.
How about Speedy and?
Oh, but Fedora's left the session.
Let me invite him. Oh, that's a shame. Man, he's in second place. Oh, man. Well, you know what? if he comes back quickly, now he maybe really can try a no-stop strategy, since he's going to lose time with the AI taking control of his car. Maybe Fedora can try a no-stop strategy, because he's losing a lot of time right now as his AI.
He's lost a few seconds now. Up
I
to
sent him an
5
invite.
seconds.
I sent him an invite. I hope he comes back quickly. As I'm watching Garcia behind, here comes Fedora.
As he's,
but he's
now
lost
down to 5.5 now.
He will have lost about 3 seconds.
Yeah, that is the perfect amount for a undercut or overcut, and he's lost that time that he had.
Tommy stayed out again. Oh, and Fedora's car is pit for him, I bet.
Yeah,
his
he's
car
still
is
ghosted. So
he was probably gonna pit anyway, though. But
so that basically
right.
frees up Tommy to be able to do there's no stopper. But he does come out behind his teammate. Rating will be quite far behind him. If he can retake his car now, it would have fresher tyres.
Albrecht retired.
And he does take his car. So Fedora retakes his car and retakes control, but losing it out 2 positions, but he now has fresher tyres.
He hasn't lost too much time, but so Tommy is coming around the final corner. 10 laps to go. Is he gonna pit or not? No.
Oh, the hash driver of Garcia getting very loose on the exit of that
He's another
twisty
one that
section.
hasn't. Yeah, he also hasn't pit. And he stays out again. The top 3 have not pit.
And my controller
Hendricks.
died.
What's that?
My controller died.
Oh. Wow.
I genuinely think Tommy could well be staying out there and not wanting to pit, because it is very possible. And the people behind him, I don't really think they'll be able to catch him up now.
Yeah, I'm just worried about tire blowouts in the last 5 laps. I don't know.
Yeah, depending on where his tyres are, they're going to be very close to the end.
He's got a huge lead. He's got a 17-second lead, Tommy does. Because Fedora made the stop. Garcia is close to Speedy Gunner. Tommy stayed out again. Oh, Garcia taps the wall. No damage, I don't think, though. So yeah, 28 lap old intermediates. You're gonna have traction issues at this point.
Fedora takes the fastest lap, and he will get the extra point, as Jim says he can't see Kendrick's pitting either unless there is a safety car. Kendrick could well stay out there. He is sitting there in 7th in a comfortable position. He's got a 13
we have 2
second
cars.
gap.
Garcia's real close to Speedy. They're battling for 2nd place. Top 3 still have not made a pit stop.
Yeah, I don't really see everyone pitting anytime soon, unless there is a safety car and it gives them that free pit stop. as Tommy is increasing his gap to the car behind.
So here comes Speedy and Garcia by pit lane entry. And nope, they stay out. About 7 laps to go. Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. I think they could genuinely do it. There's also a 4-car battle going on here at the back of the pack for 12th position. It's not for a point, but it's still a battle. As Kool-Aid Man sending it down the inside on the McLaren. I think McLaren, there was quite a bit of contact, but McLaren losing out 2 positions now as Kaz makes a move on purple as well.
And the other Haas of Fedora is catching Garcia a little bit because he has fresh tires. We have yellow flag, turn 1. Purple snack.
Has spun it, I think. There's a spin on turn 1. Tommy hasn't pitted again. Speedy Gunner coming up to the line now. Does he pit? Does he stay out?
They both stay out. Wow. Fedora is really going to start catching them on his fresh tires. Wow, that's amazing because he left the lobby, but he came back fairly quickly. This should be interesting coming up here these last 5 or 6 laps.
Fedora could well get P2, but he won't be able to beat Tommy at the moment because Tommy is in another world of power at the moment. But Fedora is now within a second of his teammate.
And it's looking like if Tommy pits, Fedora will take the lead. It looks like to me about 20 seconds.
He does not pit again. So he's choosing to stay out another lap. We're on lap 31. Out 36. 5 laps to go. Tyres are going to get old.
Yeah, this battle for second is getting really interesting.
Hasdon having a really good exit out of that banked corner. Will he be able to send it down the inside? He has, but he's gone too deep. Speedy able to keep hold of P2.
It's getting really close. Fedora, Fedora's on fresh
send
tires.
It on his teammate.
Fedora
no.
loses it. He's back going. No damage. Oh, brother. Albrecht has left. Is Albrecht out of the race?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Team orders,
That's important. No. But you know what? There's still 5 laps left. Fedora can catch back up again.
He's now 7 seconds down on his teammate. I wonder if he is able to catch up. Back to Tommy as he's coming up to do the 32nd lap. Well, start 32nd lap. Does he pit or does he stay out? He's gonna stay out again, isn't he? Yep, he is.
Yeah. And Garcia and Speedy are coming up around the final corner. And 32 lap old enters. Nobody's pitting. And Garcia's making the move into turn 1 here. Dive bomb down the inside.
That's a much better dive bomb. Harry has retired from the session.
Are we going to get a safety car?
Safety car!
Oh! Is it a virtual?
That's a full safety car. So
Is
Tommy will get a free pit stop.
Wow. You know
there's
what?
no way you guys can see the tire deck is that. No, we cannot see the tire deck. If there was an option,
However,
I would love that.
if Tommy does pit, he's got 24 seconds on Garcia. Is that enough time to come out in front of him? I'm not so sure.
Yes.
You think so? It's only 21 seconds now. I'm thinking if Tommy pits, Garcia's going to stay out. And Speedy too. I don't know though.
Don't
It's hard to
forget,
say.
it's half the time because it is a pit safety car conditions.
Oh, but as soon as they hit the start finish line,
Here he comes.
they'll be able to floor it. Tommy gets into the pits.
So Tommy pits. Does anyone else pit? Oh, and Tommy's going on to no tires apparently.
He's definitely going to get out in front of Garcia and Speedy. They're just now coming around the final corner.
It's gonna be close, I think.
They're pitting.
They're both
second
pitting.
and third
Yeah, they
are also
are.
pitting.
So what about Fedora? Fedora stays out. He's gonna jump these two, I believe, and he does so. So Fedora is now back in this.
He was in second when he left the lobby, so yeah, he's back to where.
Rating as well, jumping Garcia and Speedy. So that's good news for them. And we are now on lap 33 out of 36. 3 laps to go. And, well, 4 laps to go. And when is the safety car going to come in? Because everyone's all over the place.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a 2-lap finish. Lap 35 and lap 36. Probably what it's going to be. And with everybody on fresh tires, well, actually not really. So Strating is on 17-lap-old tires, actually. That's not too bad, though. With only 2 laps to go on the restart, I mean, you know, there's not a lot of time for people to make moves. Garcia will be one to watch on the restart on fresh tires, and he's very fast. 4th place. I could see him trying some aggressive moves to get second or even. Oh, Garcia pit. What the heck?
This race is playing into Speedy's hands, apparently. I don't think it is Speedy. Because there's.
Why in the world? Garcia pit, why?
Oh, well, yeah, he did. What? He was in
Why?
P3.
What?
Okay, Fedora's apparently hit the wall, but never mind.
I am really confused.
I don't think it has really played into some people's hands. It would have played really well into Tommy and Fedora's hands. Because Fedora did pit and he had spun.
Okay, now Garcia's trying to DNF himself now. What the heck? He just tried to crash into a wall. I don't know what he's doing.
What is going on here? He's left the session.
What? Why? There was only 2 laps left. What the heck, man? Very weird.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe he didn't want to get a high finishing position, and you know, to steal it from somebody in the points in the league. You know what I mean? Because Garcia is kind of a
fifth guy in his lap.
Yeah, Garcia was kind of a guest to this race, so I'm thinking maybe he didn't want to steal a podium from somebody. Could be what's going on. We have cars doing weird things out on the track here around Garcia's car. Anyway, we're back to racing here in about 10 seconds.
Tommy back in the field up, waiting to get going.
2 laps to go. Lap 35 and 36.
And Tommy's gone now.
Yep.
Away we go for the second time. And Tommy leads the pack for what remains 2 laps remaining. There's a huge pile up at the back of the pack. I don't know what's happened here. Car's going very slowly. But Tommy leading the way from Fedora, Rating, and then Speedy. As Speedy has said, this is playing into his hands and looking like a little bit wiggle from Rating. And Speedy's getting attacked by the AlphaTauri of Acid Masters. Acid Masters can't be making move just yet. Speedy staying up in P4. Hoping he can make a move up for a podium position. Can't make it down the inside. He's just going to have a wait. But he is there. Around the outside was a no-go either. But on traction, he might be able to get going. He's not going to send it down the inside. And Speed gets a time penalty.
Third place rating on old tires is under very heavy pressure. Fedora's getting close. Tommy.
This is the final lap now. Gets by the AlphaTauri, but the AlphaTauri is staying on that inside line, having traction, going to have the inside line for the next corner, and Kendrick's having to back out of that one. I think, no, maybe he's going to actually go try it down the inside again, but no, having to back out again.
Fedora is quite close to Tommy for the lead here.
Fedora setting a purple sector 1.
Well as retired.
Don't know what's happened to him. It looks like him and probably the McLaren and Aston Martin had a little bit of contact. Fedora trying to get as close as he can, but Tommy staying in front for the time being.
Yep, Tommy just has to keep it clean, a few more corners, and he's got the win. Fedora's all out of ERS. Tommy has 70%. Yeah, Tommy, he just got to keep it clean here, the final corner, and he's got it.
So we're coming around the final corner now for the final time to come home in P1 to win the Netherlands Grand Prix for Group 3. Rating comes home in P3. Acid Masters moving
Acid
down.
Masters, P4. Hendricks P5. Speedy Gunner falls to 6th. Pretty exciting race there. Did anybody do a no stop? I don't think so. Garcia, driver of the day. Are you there, James?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the podium screen is loading up. The winner walking down the hallway here. Mercedes takes the win. Haas in 2nd, and Alfa Romeo in 3rd. So Tommy from Britain takes the win from P1. Fedora fast lap, and P2, great race for him. The American. Strating, do we know where Strating is from? He takes 3rd. He started 7th and takes 3rd. That's a great race for Strating. And Acid Masters had a solid race as well. Kendrick's solid 5th. Speedy Gunner, I'm sure disappointed with the 6th, as he was in 3rd place for a lot of the race. Spiderweb, another, yeah. Go ahead, James.
He has said it's his home Grand Prix, so he's from the Netherlands.
Strating.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Spiderweb, another solid finish in the top 10, scoring points. Kaz, Kool-Aid, and Barbecue Beef are the final 3 in the top 10 points paying positions. Yeah. So that's the race.
That was Group 3 at the Netherlands. It was quite an exciting race. So, yeah, overall very good. But yeah, that has been Group 3 for this weekend, and we will be back next weekend for the Austrian Grand Prix. And now that should be an interesting one, because we don't even know don't know what the weather's going to be like, but it's going to be a bit chaotic, as the track can be.
All right, James, it was fun commentating with you. I guess that'll be all from us.
Yep, that'll be everything from us. We hope to see you next week for Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. See you later.